Okay, so if there's one thing that Voca Vacay is guilty of, and I will totally confess to this, we celebrate holidays a little bit too much. We eat too much at Thanksgiving, we drink too much at St. Patrick's Day, and we travel too much for New Year's Eve. I turn to my long-suffering wife, Marie. Hi, honey.
Hi.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, because sometimes we just say, hey, we're going to go on a vacay.
We don't do anything subtle.
No? No?
No, we don't. We're like, let's do it, y'all.
Yeah.
I love it. Because listen, live your life. Like, life is short. What you going to do?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we also have a really good track record about going to places on vacation because over the years, look, COVID really screwed up our batting average on this.
Yeah.
You know, because we're going to a lot of places, but we have this thing about wanting to see fireworks and bringing the new year in different places.
Yeah.
So far, some of the places we know we've done Mexico, Bulgaria, Scotland.
Yep.
St. Martin.
All upcoming shows.
Monaco. We did the Monaco show already.
We did Monaco. That's true.
And one of the things we did was we said we have a massive trip upgrade. Again, we got to blame Delta Airlines for this. We had a deal where we had to take it before the year wrapped up, basically.
Yeah, before the year wrapped up, really it expired January 31st. They give you like a 30-day grace.
Yeah.
After the year is over to use your stuff up. And this was, again, thanks Delta, one of those things. Although this time I'm not complaining because it was pretty darn good.
No, what this did is this made us go to Belgium.
Yeah.
To Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Flying to Amsterdam, go to Brussels, Belgium. And this is part one of, get this, I'm going to do this on this camera, a 9-part series. We call it the Winter European Conquest Tour.
That was so fun.
We've got so many shows lined up. You guys are going to die. This first one is belly up to Belgium, and that's exactly what we're about to do. That's Marie over there.
That's Frank.
Voca Vacay starts right now.
Prepare yourself for the bestest, amazingest, and overall super duperest travel program in the history of ever. Vacation like it's your job and live vicariously through yourself. It's time now for Voca Vacay.
I have been dying to get into this 9-part series. I love it that we're doing this.
We're a little overdue.
We do. We have a whole bunch of fun stuff coming up this season. But I'll tell you one thing right now. Before we always kick off the show, we always give a shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out to our newest and bestest buddies who have joined us in the Voca Vacay Global Sandbox of listener show. Here's how this works, basically. We are on Libsyn, which we upload our files to. And then Libsyn is like they distribute to all the podcast hosts.
Yeah.
So you can hear us on whatever. But they do track what countries we're in.
Right.
And who's actively listening to us,
so
which
exciting.
is cool. Countries like to give a shout out to this time around: Kenya.
What?
And Syria.
What?
But here's the thing about Syria, and I mean this is absolutely so cool. Syria was one of our top countries for our last episode that we just did on Rich Oxyball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Maybe they're very intrigued by the northeast of America.
I
don't know.
I have no idea, but Syria is all over the place.
Oh, wait, it wasn't
us.
just the northeast.
No, it was Richmond, Virginia.
Right. You have to remind me. Biloxi,
Mississippi.
Yes.
That's where we went down. And Baltimore.
I guess
Rich
because
Oxyball.
Baltimore and Richmond were kind of in my mind. But
yeah. But we also threw Biloxi, Mississippi in there because, hashtag we just did that with the map. So the thing is that, welcome to you guys. That is so cool.
I love making new friends.
Yeah. And
Hi, guys.
so Kenya, nice to have you. Syria, keep listening. Oh my gosh, we're huge in Syria.
I would love for someone to reach out and tell us why that episode appealed to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, well,
very cool.
Let us know. We'll keep doing it, or at least we'll try. This time we're going to belly up to Belgium.
And boy, did we.
Here's what this entails. We want to go over New Year's Eve. And just to explain, because
we got some splaining to do.
We left on a noonish flight,
which
is important. And it's nice to not leave super early. But by the way, this was our 10th anniversary trip.
It was, and when do we talk about the Delta deal? Now?
We're about to talk about it. Let's talk about it now.
So it was our 10th anniversary and we had this deal.
Yes.
So when two things happen simultaneously, one must pay great attention.
Yeah.
And you must make those things come together and happen in my mind.
It's sort of like nachos are on the menu and it's a 2-for-1 day.
It's Taco Tuesday also. And it's buy one, get one margaritas. So, I mean, it all comes together.
Yeah. I'm not made of stone here. Let's ramp this up. So where it's like, okay, so we're going to go.
Yeah.
What happened is that
was
you got awarded upgraded legs on an international trip.
This was the one time that we have ever hit diamond status.
What first, last, and only time this is ever going to happen.
We were like celebrities in our own right for a whole 365 days.
It was awesome.
Yeah. So like we had to pick, it comes with perks. There are, what are they called? I think I put them down somewhere.
You get like, you get your Dime Medallion status, and they give you a little bump, a little gift, or whatever.
They give you a little
gift.
It's like a little gift. Yeah.
It's like, hey.
And you have to choose them. And you have like 4 or 5 things to choose from.
Yes.
So I chose as my gift the 4 legs international upgrade to first class. Because like on the other, like not silver, but platinum status with Delta, you can choose the upgrades to first, but they're domestic only.
Right.
So this is the first time that we were able to use anything to upgrade to first, which those flights are very expensive.
Yeah.
And well worth it. I mean, like if you can, get an upgrade. So that's what I chose. And then so you had to use them before January 31st, and you had to fly whoever, you couldn't like split them up. Like I couldn't gift them to you.
Right.
We had to fly together.
Yes.
And then, I think that was it.
It was that, but it's also like you had to go on there's a range of dates you can go to and so many places you can go to.
Oh, that was another thing. So yes, it was a range of dates because there are some restrictions, like they black out some dates. Right. And then you have to buy the class of seat under first. You can't just be like, I'm buying a regular coach ticket and upgrade and use them. You have to buy the class down. Yes. So if you find a flight that offers overseas Delta Comfort and then first, you can get the comfort seat. Yes. Or if you are on a flight that is comfort and then premium select and then first, you have to get the premium select because they will only bump you 1 class. It used to not be that way, and they just changed that like 3 or 4 years ago. So like, fine, whatever. I'm happy to pay whatever because the first class is going to be double that anyway. So I'm like, but to me, it's still a good deal.
The first class is incredibly expensive. And by the way, does it now make sense how much logistical background work was happening when we were trying this? Because I thought, we'll just get on flights. Like, no. Does it go to this place? And does it do that? And are there first class seats available? And all this. And finally, by the time all the permutations were racked out, it's like, you know what? We're going to Amsterdam. Yeah. We're going to fly to Amsterdam, big hub. And from there, we're just going to go see Europe. Yeah. So that's the plan.
So our first episode, of course, is about Belgium, but we did, this is part of our series where we did that whole trip.
The Winter European Conquest Tour.
Yeah, boy.
I love that. Okay. So first we got to leave the country. Yeah. So what we do is we fly from Nashville home airport to Boston, Massachusetts. Yep. And we get into Logan. And can I just say something? One of the best meals I've ever had, and this is so unusual to talk about, one of the best meals I've ever had in my life was at the Delta One Lounge in Boston, Terminal E. Yeah. It is a fancy restaurant that you only get into if you happen to be upgraded in first class.
Not ifin.
So only so a lot of people go to the Sky Club, and we love Sky Club things. Sure, why not? But then it's like, oh my gosh, now you're going to the inner sanctum, the Sanctum Sanctorum.
So they only have 4 of these. Yes. They have them in Baltimore, Los Angeles, at JFK. Do we have them written down? And then there was one more. Seattle. Yeah. And they're new. They started doing this recently. This, the one we were in, I think was the flagship.
I think it was.
It was either the flagship or the one they had just finished. Yes. But it was brand spanking new. And it was nice. It was awesome.
It was nice.
So it's like you can go to a Delta lounge, but a Delta One specific lounge for international travel, that's next level, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. So and that's the thing is that you're walking towards the Delta lounge and you go, oh, and we have this. And the guy looks at us and goes, oh, right this way. It's like, oh, why, thank you. Thank you so much. In fact, if you're watching on the YouTube thing, that's a picture of me in the Delta lounge right now.
Oh, yeah. I love this picture of you. Yeah. And look how classy. It's classy.
It's a classy place. And it's really good stuff. So, did that. Oh, do we have pictures of
we have the food.
Okay, there's the food. Yep. There's that. And there's some French fries.
Yeah, they had a seafood tower.
Yeah.
So that was nice. And then we had steak. You have the menu right there.
I'm reading the menu now.
Okay, so what did we get? The seafood tower.
Seafood plateau, which had oysters and clams and shrimps and all sorts of stuff. For the second course, we got a Snake River skirt steak.
Oh, delicious.
And then we also picked up the warm Maine lobster roll.
Oh, yes.
It was so good. And that's like,
and
for dessert, it was a Boston cream pie.
Ah, perfect.
Which was kind of amazing.
Yes.
So we did all that. It's like, oh, it was so good. And the waiter was amazing. It's like, it was, you think about airport food. It's like,
I know.
It's airport food. this rocked.
And we weren't going to get that much. Like, I literally was like, well, they're going to feed us on the plane.
Yeah.
And he was like, girl, you need to get all the things. And I was like, hey, bring it. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, who am I?
Yeah. And look, we tip well when you go to restaurants anyway. We took care of our waiter.
Yeah,
It's like,
we
thank
did.
you so much.
We
That was
know.
awesome.
That's what we do. That's how we do.
So what happened? So then we fly over and by the way, if you are watching this, that's a picture of what we look like on a flight where she's just cheesing for the camera and I'm being, hi, how's it
I was
going?
really excited to be in first class.
So we're in first class and we usually don't get first class.
No, and here was the meal on first.
Oh yeah, we got that too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I wanted to talk about that. So when
that's right.
the very first time I went to Europe was in 2001.
Yes.
I backpacked. And I was over for, I don't remember how long. It was more than a month, but it was less than the summer. So like, I can't remember if it was like 6 weeks or 8 weeks.
Right.
But anyway, I backpacked and it was a life-changing experience. It was after I graduated from college.
Yeah.
And I went over, I still had my menu.
Oh, the memories.
I
The
know.
memories.
I keep things.
Are we tossing that out after the show? Do we throw that away? Okay.
Okay, so I've moved on.
Moving on.
But anyway, yeah, so this says it was U.S. Airways. Ooh. I don't remember if they even went international, and it was a U.S. Airways, what is it called when they service the flight?
Oh, yeah.
But it was on like...
Yeah, like KLM and Delta do that all the time.
yeah.
They code share it or something like that.
But I did fly U.S. Air a lot because my friend Carrie worked for U.S. Air.
Okay.
And she would always help me get tickets.
Sure.
So anyway, like this does not surprise me that that's what that says. But here was the dinner. Mm-hmm. The dinner was fresh seasonal salad with tomato slices, grilled chicken l'orange, and penne pasta. And I thought, OMG.
That was amazing at the time.
I was living large, y'all. And but now in first class on a Delta flight going over, I'm like, hello, here's your salmon.
Oh, they
here's
just set
your
stuff up for
cheese course.
Yeah.
Here's your warmed nuts. Here's I mean,
everything.
It was on point.
We do not get to fly. I mean, as much as we travel, we fly first class very seldom. And there has to be a deal going on or something like that because we just can't spring for that. But when this happened, it's like, oh my gosh. So we were very lucky, very fortunate, very happy. Yeah. And I was so thrilled with this flight. I slept all the way over.
Well, and of course, this was a coach. This was coach.
Yeah, back when you did
first,
that. So this is the first class flight. So I sleep all the way over.
You do, and it's great.
You don't. You don't sleep on planes.
Because I don't do well.
I'm out like a light.
Any little thing that moves or any noise, I'm like, what? What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? So I'm sitting here going, no. So I totally fell asleep. This is, by the way, this is important later that I slept and you did not.
It is.
It's called foreshadowing. Okay, so then we get over there.
The suspense is killing me.
I know. You'll find out here in a second. So when we get this ticket and we've upgraded, we get to Amsterdam and then we sort of reverse engineer this whole trip. And we thought, you know what we want to do is we want to go to certain cities that were on our short list of places that we wanted to go together.
Sure.
We've both been to Munich. We had not been together. We'd never been to Prague, and I really wanted to go to Prague. I'd heard great things about it.
Yeah.
And I'd been to Budapest before, but not with you.
Right.
So I want to take you to Budapest.
Sure, do over.
So we said, we're going to do this. And we literally spent probably 4 to 6 weeks. And this was, and I've got to just say something directly here. We went through Ryanair. We went through Wizz Air. We went through EasyJet.
Yeah.
We went through all these airlines. We looked at URL passes, and we actually figured out a way to make all these countries work and all this stuff work. And then at some point, I forget which one of us did it, but we looked around at we'd be taking something like I won't say a dozen flights, but it was like 8 or 9 flights.
Yeah.
We'd have all these connections. We'd have to wait in all these airports. And then we just said, why don't we just rent a car?
I know.
Why don't we they have enterprise rental car at Amsterdam airport, right at Schiphol airport. Schiphol?
Yeah.
I said Schiphol. Schiphol. You blend, you're native. At Schiphol airport, they have enterprise rental car. So it's like, let's just get a car.
Oh man, I have my old Eurail ticket too.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess that's getting thrown away after today.
Darn right. You don't need that anymore.
We did exercise all the options.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it was a little bit cheaper to rent the car.
Right.
If you were going by price only.
Yeah.
But the convenience was even more.
Yeah.
To me, that was everything.
Well, we didn't want to be staying at an airport. It's like, you got to be there 2 hours in advance, which means you have to do transpo.
Yeah.
You got to transit from the hotel to there and all this. It's like,
it eats into your time.
We're just going to be running and gunning all the time to hit these artificial timelines, and we didn't want to do that.
If we were going somewhere and staying weeks before in between company moves, that's different. Mm-hmm. But these were days in between company moves.
Yeah.
And I did not want to waste the time.
Yeah. For those
and you weren't afraid to drive. That was the thing.
No, I'll totally. We've driven before in other lands, and it's like, I'll totally drive. By the way, if you don't know what company move is, that is I guess is a movie film term.
Yeah.
That let's be honest, you've worked in the film industry before.
Yeah.
And so what happens is that when
you're shooting
done,
on location,
and then you pick up everything and go to another location, that's a company move.
Sure.
So it's not like you're just going out to lunch. It's like, no, everything, all the bags, all the luggage, everything, we're going now.
Right.
So we said, okay, company move.
Okay.
So we're going to make this happen. The good news is that we said we want the flexibility and we want to do all this with the train rides. So now we're adding on other countries.
Yes.
Here's what we did.
It became a snowball.
It just got a hand quickly. So now we're going to the Netherlands. Obviously, we're going to land there. We're going to go to Belgium.
Yes.
Right by there is Liechtenstein.
Right.
And if you're going to go to Liechtenstein, well, you're practically in France anyway.
Yeah.
Well, France, there's Switzerland.
Yep.
Austria. Mm-hmm. Well, now the other one, Luxembourg. That's right there. Luxembourg you got to go to.
God.
Followed up by Germany. Mm-hmm. Slovakia.
Yeah.
Hungary, because now we finally get to Budapest. Poland.
Yep.
And Czech Republic.
Oh. Yeah.
So we're getting like 11 or 12 countries here.
There you go.
So let's go ahead and get these things done.
I mean, I'm bad about when I have an idea or you have an idea or something evolves into like, oh, here's an opportunity. We can go on a trip.
Yeah.
Adding on to the front or the back end to maximize our time in that place.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, what if we never go back?
Right.
Like, what if we never go back syndrome? I'm like, we have to do some other things.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not going to see Liechtenstein again. I've got to go there. I'm right in the neighborhood. It's right there.
Right. Yeah.
It's like going to Dollar General. It's right there. Make a stop, hit it, and get in there. And if you know, no. It's like Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Like Buc-ee's travel stops.
Oh, right.
You know, it's a Buc-ee's. I'm going to stop at a Buc-ee's, right? If you don't know what a Buc-ee's is, that is
Google it.
A series of travel stops here in America, and it's amazing.
Amazing.
They are huge. We love these things. So we get the car and we drive straight down to Brussels.
Yes.
Give me the deets.
I'll give you the deets right now. We drive down to Brussels. Everything is good. We're not going to make a plug for Hilton hotels, but we're going to tell you in all honesty what happened.
We end up talking about Delta and Hilton a whole lot, though.
Yeah. Well, here's why. You got a bunch of reward points on Hilton, and you can buy double before the end of the year.
That's true.
And we're going at the start of the next year.
We literally talked about this in the last show.
Yeah.
I feel like every show is a Delta Hilton
and we're not
exclusive.
And we do not, they don't give us any bumps. It's not like, hey, Voca Vacay mentioned this. Yeah, you get upgraded. No, that's never happened once.
They don't know who we are.
No, I don't even know who we are.
Stop it.
But we had a whole bunch of points. And if we play our cards right, these Delta points, the Hilton points, they will hold us all month.
Yeah, it's true.
And we did the math. We're staying at Hilton properties for about $80 a night.
The math was definitely mathing.
The math was mathing. And with that, you get free breakfast. Some of these have executive lounges. Look, we're going to have to park the car.
Yeah.
We get that. So we might pay a couple bucks on that.
They charge for parking because Europe is not a free parking friendly place.
Yeah. But we said, we're totally going to do this. So we're down for that.
Yeah.
So we said, okay. And then it's like, we're going to do that. We're going to make that happen. And we said, here's what we're going to do. Brussels is a great location. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to go from Amsterdam. We're going to drive down, and Brussels, it's an okay drive. And by the way, Amsterdam, Brussels area, it's a little bit cloudier and grayer than you expect. You always think, oh, look at all this and all the dancing people with their wooden clogs and all the tulips. Yeah. I get that. But if you're going in January, there's a little bit of grayness there. So just, you've been warned. Okay. I've told you right now that if that's going to happen, it's going to happen. It's okay. So we said, that's fine. We drive all the way down. Marie's an absolute beast at navigating stuff. And Enterprise was like, oh yeah, dude, here's a map. Totally go that way. So we went that way. We drive down to Brussels, and it's great. We find the place perfectly. Turns out that when you check into the Brussels Hilton, just so you know, just as a warning, in case you ever do this in your life, the parking garage is hidden. It is subterranean. You are going into a cavern to park your car.
It was scary.
Scary. I mean, and no one, they're just like, and look, everyone over there speaks English. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's a communication problem. It's more like a directional problem. It's like, where do we park the car? It's like, you park in the car park. I'm like, dude, donde está el car park? He's like, no, go to car park. You park in park.
I'm like, I don't, okay, fine.
And so we're jet lagged. By the way, she still hasn't slept.
I haven't slept.
So she hasn't slept. And I just drove in from Amsterdam. I'm in no mood. Oh, God.
The adrenaline kicks in, though, and I'm like, I'm going to figure this out because I need to go lay down.
Yeah.
We were on point with it.
You were like game face time. It's like, let's do this right now.
I was running around. I was like, I'm going to look here. I'm going to look there. I'm going to ask this person. We're going to figure it out. We're going to park the car. We're going to get in there. We're going to go to bed. I'm going to be okay. Let's do it.
Everything's fine.
Break.
Rock.
Go team.
So not only are we doing all of that, here's what happens. So we finally find the parking garage, which, by the way, you have to circumnavigate the entire hotel, then go through like a park, like a city park area. Right. And then under there's a little tunnel that you go into, and it's like, oh, yeah, that's the car park. I'm like, dude, can you have a map?
Well, like, here's the thing. The last time we drove in Europe, we were in Provence. We were in France.
Yes.
And it was very, like, open street parking.
Yeah.
Because I think just in principle, there's like less congestion with people and cars in that area of the world.
Yes.
And so I was kind of expecting there will be like, it'll be not easy. I would never expect easy, but like there will be signs.
Yes.
And there will be, not like signs from God,
but
signs like,
signage. It will tell
there
you
will be
like,
signage.
It'll be like, dude, park here.
Yeah.
They don't have that.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Brussels, by the way.
Well, and there was signage.
Yeah.
It just, we didn't know to look for that particular icon.
Yeah.
It was just, It's
not like a stop sign, which is universal. Hey, that means stop. They're just kind of like, oh, that's what you mean by tunnel to the car park underneath the hotel subterranean cavern area.
I kind of wish I would have taken a picture.
I was so confused.
The sign was very confusing.
So we circumnavigate the hotel not once, not twice, but thrice. We finally like, oh, do we go in where that guy is going?
Right.
And we just followed some dude.
We did.
So Hans and Franz are leading us in. It's like, in we go.
And then we ended up parking right next to the door that had the elevator that goes straight up to our hotel.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this makes sense now.
Oh, now it does.
This is perfect.
Yeah. Thanks, Brussels, for making that clear to the rest of us. Brussels. So we park. We're jet lagged. We're exhausted. We figure it out. The first thing we know is that we need to find a grocery store immediately. And by the way, travel tip for everybody out there: find a grocery store, a convenience store, someplace to get some waters or snacks or whatever for the room. You're going to need them.
Yeah.
So we said, okay, we're going. I think it was a Spar Market or something like that.
It was a Spar.
It was a Spar. SPAR. We call them Spa. That's a Spa. So we found a Spa. And by the way, it's New Year's Eve.
It is.
Did I mention it was actually New Year's Eve?
That was really the problem. But not really a problem.
No.
It was just the circumstance.
Yeah.
We also were in a place that was so congested and city center-ish.
Yeah.
Which was actually really nice.
It was fun.
The hotel was awesome.
Good. Oh, the hotel's great.
Yeah, we're in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
Rock.
Yeah.
But it was also on the one day of the year that you really shouldn't be going down there trying to find parking.
Yeah. Okay. My fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on me. Okay. No. Yeah. Okay. So now it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And we're thinking, what do you always drink for New Year's Eve? Every single time, Marie, what do you drink on New Year's Eve?
The Champas.
There you go.
I got to get my Champas.
Let's get some Champas in there.
Yeah.
I remember the time we did Monaco.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And it's like, what do we do? We did the same thing. Get to the hotel. We find a little spot. We find some champagne. Everything is good.
Yeah.
We're done.
It was Con.
It was Con?
It was Con.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
same
on the
trip,
Monaco
though.
trip. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So we're going, okay, we do this, and I get this. I get the little thing of...
It's so tiny.
It's a tiny... It's not like a full bottle of champagne. It's like a half bottle. It's like,
cute.
Okay. It's worth sharing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, you know what? We're going to go to the Grand Place, the Grande Place. Mm-hmm. That is the main square of Brussels.
I have it here.
We are right there. Oh, we got pictures of this?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. If you're watching us on YouTube, that's what it looks like. If you're just listening to my melodious voice, hi.
Melodious.
This is what it looks like in Belgium on New Year's Eve. The architecture is stunning. It is beautiful. They light it up with all these different colored lights. There's blues and purples and reds, greens. And it's really a festive occasion.
Yeah.
And everyone is very happy and everybody's just standing around. It's a little bit chilly out there. I get that. But there's a sense of camaraderie. Now, to get in there, though, you had to go through security.
Right.
Because they've got a bunch of, guards, the Garçon Polizzi guys.
Yeah.
And they're all standing around. And by the way, the first thing they did, they pat you down.
I'm like, okay, we have nothing of import.
We have nothing of importance.
Thinking it's New Year's.
It's New Year's. No big deal.
No.
The guy passed me down. He touches the small bottle of champagne, which I have in my inner jacket pocket. And he's like, and he says whatever in Dutch or Flemish or Belgianese or what are the, I don't know what it is. And he's like, I don't know, skip. I'm like, what, this? And he goes, no. And he takes my bottle of champagne.
I know.
Which is only about 30 minutes old, which is not nice.
It was bizarre.
It was undrunken.
Because I did not drink it. We've never been somewhere where they didn't let you bring down what you were going to toast with on New Year's.
Yeah.
It was bizarre.
It's like, dude, it's New Year's Eve. You know why we're all here. Look where I'm looking. We're all going to this big square and we're all going to hang out and have fun on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Nope, not with that.
Yeah.
Also, odd thing, just so you know, the security lines there was one for men and one for women.
There was.
Yeah. So you're getting frisked by the person of the same gender that you are.
I'm laughing because we ended up cutting line.
Oh, yeah.
By accident.
Yes.
And when we realized we were cutting in front of a huge, long, it wasn't like a half mile.
No.
But that's hyperbolic, but it was very long.
It was substantial, yeah.
It was the reason why was because when we went to go find out how many entrances there were, a group of people shoved us.
Yeah.
Into their group.
Right.
And they were like, just come this way or something.
Yeah.
And so we ended up going and we were like going with the flow. And then they ended up just cutting everyone. Yeah. And that's when I realized, oh crap, we're cutting through everyone. Yeah. But they didn't care and they kept pushing us. And then we ended up cutting, we got in there. And that's why, I think I was accidentally in your line.
Right.
And so they were mad because I was in your line. And then they they really frisked, they really checked us.
Yeah. But that was the thing. It's in our defense, we're
standing there. I put up a red flag for them.
Yeah. but we're standing there minding our own business. And there's I don't want to say a mob, but a large group of 15, 20 people. And we got the center of the donut. They're the donut. They're all going this way. We're I guess we're going with you.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we went in that way. So we get in.
I mean, it worked to our advantage.
Yeah, but it was, and so we got in, no problem. But the thing is that remember that we did have a brief encounter with law enforcement, and more foreshadowing. That is not the first time this happened on the Winter European Conquest Tour.
Well, you'll just have to tune in and find out.
Oh yeah, because the other one,
fun times.
The other one's much more advanced, but that's coming to a couple of countries from now.
Okay.
So we go, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now we're standing there, and the people, and it's a winter wonderland. It's not snowing, by the way. It's just dark because it's midnight, and so we're all standing around, and there's people, and they're all kind of and and everyone's getting their phones out. And okay, can you real quick just count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Just do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
2, 1. Happy New Year. Everyone is off script on this. No one's synchronized at all. There's 30 different countdowns going on in our general area. And we're like, what is going on with you? Does no one have a satellite watch phone, cell phone? All cell phones I thought would be on the same time, the same second. Apparently I was misinformed because when you get over to Europe and they use metric time or whatever European voodoo they do at the time clock, no one has the same time. There was no official countdown. Right. People were just like, Happy New Year. It's like, dude, you're a minute early. And then other people
around
the entire, hey. I'm like, am I wrong? And we're checking each other. It's like, no, you're right. And there's some other American people next to us. Did they always do this? It's
we don't know.
And so over the period of a minute and a half to 2.5 minutes, people were celebrating New Year's in their own individual little pockets in the square.
Which actually
it was weird.
It was weird, but then it was actually kind of oh, well, that's nice. You see everybody celebrating with their people, and you're just oh, it was kind of heartwarming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heartwarming.
But it was weird.
But it's very weird because suddenly it's you're in a different year than I am, and I'm 5 feet from you.
Yeah.
Or in Europe, 1.7 meters. I don't know. But it was just bizarro land. Come on.
Oh, God.
So I can't stand this. And then now this was the oddest thing. You think that was weird. It gets slightly weirder, and here's why. We're standing around, and we all go, Happy New Year, and we all don't have champagne to toast, so we all just look at each other and high five and handshake and hug. And then the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life.
I was expecting fireworks.
Yes. There were a couple of fireworks off to the corner, and you couldn't see them. You could barely hear them.
Yes.
But
remember, they had the fireworks at a destination outside of the city center.
Yeah.
We did not choose to go to that because we had flown in that day.
It
would have been a little much.
And we've been driving. And by the way, Brussels is not like a quaint little village. It is a city.
For sure.
It is a thing. And it's like, you can't put me in Brussels in the middle of the night after flying in from another continent and say, okay, now it's like, guys, that's just not going to happen.
Well, and we read also that it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
Like it's nice.
It's nice,
but it's not like seeing the fireworks out of Rio, which is like world renowned.
Yeah,
you know,
you want to see the ones in Rio,
right?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
But we're just like, what is going on here? So everyone in their own little pockets is doing their thing.
Yeah,
and then here comes the bizarre part.
Yeah.
Everyone just walked away.
It was just over, yo. It was like, and we're done. Bye bye.
I don't know if the Belgian people are just like, okay, 12:05. We're 3 hours past our bedtime, and everybody's just like, that was good, and they left.
It was the most anticlimactic thing I have ever experienced in my life, and that is saying something. And I was just like, whoa, okay, well, I'm glad we got cut in line because I didn't want to. There were people still trying to get in, and everybody was like, okay, deuces. I was like, what? All right, I guess we turn around to go home now. I took a nap for this. Now I'm gonna be up all night.
It was the darndest thing I'd ever seen in my life. You get like that. There were thousands of people in the Grand Square. It's a large square. There's thousands and thousands of people. They're like, Happy New Year, and then whatever they say in Dutch and Belgium and Flemish and whatever languages they're speaking. No, I don't know what they're doing because I don't understand them. But they're all singing and they're all happy and all this
Everybody
stuff.
was nice.
They don't have champagne, obviously. Neither did we. But all these things going on, and then they just walked away.
Oh my God.
That was it.
Fun times.
We had a New Year's Eve once.
Wait. It's like
I'm all about culture.
I guess that's what the culture is.
Well, I guess we all have to be opening up the shops at 7 a.m. So let's get a couple hours of sleep there and go home.
Yeah.
We were once. I think one of our favorite New Year's Eves was on the island of St. Martin.
Oh yeah.
We were down there. And it was one guy shooting bottle rockets on the beach. It was epic.
It was really nice
because he was so into it. It was like, hey, some guy firing off bottle, and that was it.
Yeah.
The enthusiasm that one single guy had trumped everything that 10,000 people in Brussels, Belgium had.
True.
I'm saying they're like, okay, that was good, thanks.
That's true.
Bye. You flew over a couple thousand miles for this. Good for you.
Yeah.
And they just left.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there we are.
Well, but we did it.
Yeah.
So another country with another New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
It was absolutely. And by the way, I'm not mocking the. I'm not coming hard on the Belgian people or whatever. They are wonderful.
Yeah.
Everyone was very nice. Everyone was very welcoming, very happy. It was just a little bit of a shock because, wow, okay. I guess that made sense because you know what? I'm tired too. I'll go to bed.
That's what makes the experience is that like you go somewhere and you don't question it. You go with it and you just see how it goes. And that's how it goes.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we are done.
Yeah.
Okay. So we go to, can you hear that?
It's the cat.
Okay.
He's chasing a rattly.
Yeah. For those of you who have
Come on.
keen hearing, we have a cat, Boris the cat, who is basically now he is stalking
He's not coming
something.
up here. He's had it's a little rat. It's a little toy.
It's a little toy, yeah.
And sometimes when he's feeling frisky, he'll just put it in his mouth and run around the house and yell at it.
Yes.
it's hysterical.
Yeah. So,
I absolutely adore it.
So we have to deal with that now. I'd rather do it now.
He's rudely interrupting our show.
That we shoot these shows in the afternoon. Usually he really goes into full screech mode about 10 o'clock at night.
Right. That's true. We call it, he sings his arias.
Yeah.
We go to bed.
Yep.
And we get all settled. And then all of a sudden you hear him just
and he does it for like 15 minutes.
And he does it for like 15 minutes. And then he comes and goes to bed.
Yeah.
He sings his arias.
Yeah.
He's a Norwegian forest cat, so it might be something with their breeding.
Or just we got the dingliest cat we have.
No, I wouldn't doubt that.
The dingle is strong with this one. Anyway.
So
we wake up the next morning. So we finally say, okay, well, we'll just go to bed too.
Yeah.
Wake up the next morning, breakfast buffet, very nice.
Yeah.
A little bit busy, but then again, it's New Year's morning now.
Sure.
So everybody's like, Happy New Year. Were you out there last night? It's like, yeah, I waved and cold sober. I waved at you guys. Then we start walking around Brussels.
It's lovely.
Brussels, if you ever have the opportunity to walk around in Brussels, it is a lovely place. And I mean that they have an insane amount of chocolate shops. And I guess waffles are the national food.
You're not fat, you're well-rounded.
No, I'm fat. I'm officially fat now. I've been to Belgium. I've seen the chocolate shops. And I'm not going to let a chocolate shop go to waste.
It's delicious.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I don't even like the sweets that much. And I was like, give me all the chocolate.
Yeah.
It smells like chocolate in the roads.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just lovely.
No,
it's just lovely.
But here's the stunning thing about these guys. Not only does it taste amazing, and that's absolutely true, it does, but their chocolates, they take the time to sculpt and craft. They are artisans with chocolate. These guys, I mean, you walk by the chocolate, look, I'm not going to turn down a Hershey bar, okay? But a Hershey bar, what's it say? Hershey's. I mean, that's
Hershey
all
bar.
it says.
There's never been a Hershey bar I didn't eat.
No. I'm not going to walk away. I don't want to be rude, but it's like M&Ms. How do we decorate M&Ms? You know, I mean, come on. The Belgian, these guys are exceptional.
Yeah, it was really good.
You look at their chocolate and go, dude, I'm afraid to eat that. It looks too good.
It's beautiful.
I mean, I'll eat it anyway, but
you'll muster the strength.
I'll power through. Don't worry about me. I've got this. It's me versus chocolate bar. My batting average is pretty solid. I'm going to eat the chocolate. As it happens, so there's waffles all over the place. Yeah. There's chocolate all over the place.
Yeah.
These are two of my favorite foods. I'm throwing
These
down.
These are a few of his favorite things.
There are waffles. There is chocolate. There's nougat too. I'm serious. What is that? What is that song?
I don't know, but anyway. it was awesome.
Wow. That's the next duet on the Carnival Cruise. Hey, we're in the Lido Lounge.
This is who I live with. Every day, people, every day.
I live with you and two screaming cats, so what am I going to do about it?
I mean, you know.
Well, as we're also doing Brussels, hang on.
Okay.
You're getting back on track now.
Okay, fine.
Let's talk about some of the art and stuff where you walk around and go, this is art?
This is art?
Where is a statue? I got to read this because I'm going to read this incorrectly.
Yeah, okay.
It is mannequin. It says P-I-S, mannequin Piz. Peas, mannequin peas.
Mannequin peas.
It is the little pea man.
Somebody is out there listening going, that did not how you say it. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
okay.
We're doing our best, people. We're doing our best.
It's P-I-S. There's only I'm going to say peas because that sounds like the appropriate way to say
Mannequin
this.
piece.
Mannequin piece. It is the little pea man. He is a 24-inch sculpture. Folklore says the statue honors a young boy who saved the city by peeing on a fire.
I love it.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yes.
Some say it represents the rebellious spirit of Brussels.
Yeah, rock.
Yeah. It used to be it was a stone fountain in the 15th century. Then they made a bronze version in 1619. The current one is a replica from 1965, so that's 60 years ago.
How interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And someone just came up with this, like, yeah, that's totally what we have. And of course, we have pictures of what that looks like because there is the statue, and the statue.
Yeah.
And there are people crowding around taking a picture of this thing.
Yeah.
And it just looks like a boy peeing.
Are we on the picture now?
We're on the picture now.
Yeah, and then here, they put them everywhere.
You can buy statues of it.
And you can buy chocolates molded like it. I mean, they have posters, they have knickknacks, they have, I mean, everything.
It is a thing.
It is a thing of a thing.
Yeah. So I was like, we're all good with this. So we said, okay, mannequin piece. So there it is. There's that. And then there's the other thing they have out there. I don't want to say the other thing because there's about a bazillion things in Brussels you can do.
Yeah.
But this is what we did on a very short timeline. There's they call it literally the Belgium rub dog statue.
I'm trying to find a picture of it now.
Okay. Because that's fine because I've got to take a minute to explain this. I'm going to say this name wrong. And there's a bunch of people in Belgium who's like, that is not how you say it. Dude, this is the best I can do. Everard, it's Tserclaes. Cercles. To Cercles.
Okay.
I'm going to say it that way.
Sure.
Everard. We're going to call him Bob. Make it easy on me. Bob, in the early 1300s, he was a dude who basically helped Brussels. He was like a city alderman. He did all this stuff to advance the city. And what happened is they were trying to annex stuff and tax stuff. And he stood up for Belgium. And he was like a local hero in Brussels. And he's also like 65, 70 years old. Turns out he's walking home and he is... What happens to some bad guys who didn't like the way he was legislating basically beat the guy up and he died.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so he's an old guy.
I don't like that.
No, not at all. So what they did in Brussels, they're like, whoa, we are not going to do this. A guy named Julian Dillons, he made a monument of him and his dog.
Aww.
It is on the Charles Bouls Street near the Grand Place, which is where we have the fireworks, or not the fireworks, but the big thing for New Year's Eve.
Where we thought there would be fireworks.
And there were not. But the thing is that you rub his arm for good luck. And so right now the statue is there. And if you rub his arm, there's also a dog. And if you go in, and so we're touching them, and you can see that on that statue, parts of it they're basically rubbed, so it's I don't want it's discolored, but it's actually recolored.
Yeah.
It's actually bronze looking, whereas the rest of it might be like a darker black or a gray.
Yeah, people pay homage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is that if you rub the arm of that statue, it is guaranteeing your return to Brussels.
Oh,
yeah, it's like folklore.
Love that.
And it's like, isn't that totally cool?
Yeah.
So we did that, and it's like, yeah. So we got that, and then now there's a shopping area. And by the way, whenever we're doing this, and it's Christmas time, holidays, stuff like that, we think, hey, you know what we need to do? We need to walk around, because we love seeing the little Christmas shacks and the Christmas ornaments, the kiosks and all these things. We go all over the place just to see what's out there, because we think, you know what? Because it's actually kind of a cool thing to see how different countries celebrate the holidays.
Yeah.
And I say Christmas specifically because, hey, we're big Christmas people. But if there's other holidays celebrated around that type of year, people are going to be out. They're going to be having fun. So we go walking all over the place.
Oh, you got to cut to this real quick. Hold on.
Okay,
That's where
can I do it now?
AI photoshopped in.
Oh, yeah.
The non-fireworks that didn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought that was
Marie
funny.
does AI, Photoshop, whatever.
Everything,
so it's
all
like,
the things.
So it's like, okay, yeah.
I'm learning all the tools.
Yeah, and she goes, hey, that's what fireworks would have looked like if they had actually shot them off.
Yeah, it would have been funny.
For New Year's Eve. Guess what?
They didn't.
Spoiler alert, they did not.
Okay, sorry, I digress.
No, you're fine.
Okay, fine.
So we walk around all over the place, and it's great, and we had a really good time. Now, remember, Maria's not slept a whole lot. She got sick.
I did.
So I'm like, oh, no. This is not good.
Right.
Early morning hours, it's the next day. So we go through the shopping area. We walk through everything. We saw all the chocolate stuff. We saw all the statue things. Marie gets sick, and I'm like, you know what? I need to go help.
Oh.
So here's what I'm going to do.
He's so sweet.
I'm going to find a pharmacy that opens at 7 a.m.
Pharmacia.
I have my little app on my phone, and it's like, hey, tell you what, let's go walk around and find a pharmacy.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess what? No.
Right.
It sent me to literally 6 different ones, and all of them did not exist.
Oh, I know.
Finally, I
feel so bad.
I had to go back. I got my steps in.
Yeah.
So I'm walking all over Brussels, Belgium, and I started 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Walked all over the place. Couldn't find anyone to talk to.
Yeah.
This is not working. So I was like, you know what? This is just not that good.
Well, I think I was dehydrated, lack of sleep. What happened was I got a really bad sinus headache.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst sinus headaches I've ever had. Mm-hmm. And it happened to be there. And you had to find me specific sinus medication.
Yes.
I think it was just being up in the air, and then being in a new place. I don't know, environment wise, I guess in the South, we live in Tennessee, which is technically Southern
South,
U.S. Yeah. So we get a lot of humidity. We're at a certain sea level. It happens occasionally when I travel that in a new environment, it just kind of hits me in my sinuses.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
And so she's kind of waylaid on this. I'm like, okay, I'll go out and find stuff. Finally, it turns out I found a pharmacy. The pharmacy, just for full disclosure, was directly across the street, from the hotel.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Directly across the street from the hotel. And I said, you know what?
Yeah.
I walked for miles for no reason at all.
Listen, the pharmacies in Europe are on point.
Yes.
I mean, you can walk in, they can fix anything.
Oh, yeah. And
so,
I walked in and said, she's doing this.
Yeah.
And by the way, pharmacists in Europe are some of the most highly educated people on the planet.
Yeah.
They all speak a dozen languages fluently.
Yeah.
And I go in, I'm like, hi, and I don't even try.
Yeah.
I'm like, hi, I'm an American. My wife is like this. And like, oh, so is she having problems with the relative humidity here and the barometric pressure? I'm like, how do you know barometric pressure in English?
Oh, they're so good.
And he's like, oh, I can speak in 17 different languages. And he goes through Swahili, Mongolian, Korean. I'm like, oh my gosh, these guys are amazing.
Yeah.
So we just say, okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get her to the medicine, got you the medicine.
Yeah.
Life was good.
It was good.
It's important because now she is revitalized for our final big night in Belgium.
Ready to go.
You're ready to party. So
I'm ready to party.
We're thinking, hey, you know what we need to do?
I feel like on Bridesmaids. She's like, I'm ready to party. I love that movie.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
As we look at our final night there, we say, what do we got to do? We have to go to this place, Delirium. It is the biggest beer menu in the world.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Let me explain what's going on here. We find out that there's a bar called Delirium, and to say it's a bar is a little bit insulting to what it actually is.
Yeah.
It is a city block.
It is.
It is insanely big how big this bar is.
Multiple levels, multiple square, it's huge. And we understand now when we get there why everybody was like, you have to go to Delirium.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
we
will go to Delirium.
Yeah, you'll have to go to Delirium. And we said, really? It's like, yeah, we all talk like Hans and Franz.
And just by the way, when we talk like that and emulate people, we're not making fun. We actually love it.
Yeah.
We're actually paying homage to the people that we meet abroad.
Yeah.
So please don't take offense. That's just who we are. We're like, yes, give me more of that.
Yeah. Look, the only people who should ever be offended by me doing their voice are the Canadians. Because I do Canadians okay, so good day, eh? You're a hoser. Okay, take off, eh? Beauty. Okay.
Oh my God.
Canadians, you can be upset all day long, and I understand that.
This podcast was shot in 3B. 3 beers and it's good, eh?
3B, eh?
Okay, anyway, go ahead. I just had to get that in. It's my favorite line from that movie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not the specific line because I applied it to us.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, the movie is Strange Brew. If you haven't seen it yet, catch up. Seriously, need to see Strange Brew.
Mike and Doug McKenzie.
Bob and Doug, eh?
Bob and Doug. Yeah, sorry.
Beauty.
It's been a minute.
I know. We should watch it again tonight.
Okay,
so we go there and we think, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get us a flight of 12 beers.
I need my beers.
So what they'll do is that there's multiple bars all over this place.
Beerin'.
So we go up and we just sort of wander around. It's like, hey, well, let's go to this door, up these stairs, into this bar. And the bars are different levels of bars and all that. So we go, okay.
Yeah.
We go into the bar and we find that there's no tables there because there's a lot of people there.
Right.
So Marie walks up to a couple at a table, and this is a table. It's like a 6 or an 8 top. It's a big table, and there's 2 people there.
Yeah.
Marie, no fear at all. She just goes, hi, we're here from America, and we want to have a beer. So can we split the table with you guys and not be weird? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're totally from America. They're like, dude, come on down, sit down. You're totally cool.
Yeah, they were nice. It was nice.
So she did, and then she goes, yeah, sit down. And then Marie walks away. She just leaves me. She's like, okay, are you guys?
I was like, and you're good. I will go get the beer.
I love the fact you got the beer. It's like, hi, we're complete strangers and all this stuff. Here's a strange table. Okay, bye, honey. And she just leaves.
The sinus meds kicked in. I was feeling good. I was not sick anymore, and I was ready to party.
She did come back with a flight of beers.
I did. No shame. Yeah. Listen, if it's one thing I know how to do in this world, it's order a drink.
You can order beers in 17 languages. It's always 17. I don't know why.
Which way is the bar?
I'll tell you. Yeah.
She found it. She's practically sprinting there.
No, but then we found out later that that's the only place you can order the flights.
Yeah.
It was literally made to happen.
Yeah, in all of Delirium, that is the one single bar where you can physically get flights. Every place else, no, we'll get you
the drink, just singular drinks and
like
whatever.
a mug of something.
Yeah, sure.
It's like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah,
so you don't
fell into place.
So you don't want to insult the guy. So of course you're going to order the entire flight.
I was ready to order 2 flights.
We ordered a flight.
It was enough.
We ordered a flight and we were fine for 2 people. We did our job.
Yeah.
We did our job. So anyway, the beers, and they range in, they're from lagers to, I don't know if they asked you what kind of beers you want.
No,
or
they had a sign on the wall. It comes in a specific order.
Okay.
And it did go from lighter to darker, and it was different kinds and styles. Plus they had some sour, and they had sour beers. And then they also had IPA. They had local dark beers. It was good.
And see, you like IPA beers and sour beers.
I do.
You'll do that flavors.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
But they had plenty of stuff for me too. I did lagers. I did. I love wheat beers.
You are into the wheat beer.
I love the wheat beers.
Yeah.
And so there are photos of me sitting around with a dozen beers and all that.
That's the best picture I've ever seen of you ever.
Yeah.
Your hair's on fleek.
Oh, yeah.
You've got the nice, like, European.
I've got a scarf going and all that.
You've got, I mean, you look very, like, in the moment.
You know, the main
you look
thing,
like you own this moment, sir.
Yeah, I do. And by the way, if you look carefully at that, you'll notice I'm wearing the exact same T-shirt, or not T-shirt, but polo shirt. Look at that shirt and look at me now. Look at that shirt. Look at me now. It's the exact same shirt.
It's pretty funny.
I own like 4 shirts. I just cycle
what are you
going
to do? Okay.
Well, yeah, what am I going to do? Buy fashion? So, so we got a whole bunch of flights. At the end of the night, we did the flight justice.
We did them justice. Means we drank them all?
Yeah. Yeah, we did. Again, we don't want to be rude.
Rude.
Yeah, it's like take a sip and go, oh no, garçon, that is not to our American palate.
Right.
No, we're going to knock them back.
Yeah. It was a good night.
So
and we deserved a good night.
We did.
Yeah.
So then as we're talking to people, it's like, okay, now we've got to get food. Now we've got to get food. And again, it's our last night, but we're only in Belgium for a couple of nights. We need to go find a place. Where should we go? Everyone's talking about this lovely place called Mozart's. In fact, I can't believe we still have this. We actually have the card.
That's exciting.
That says Mozart's. That's what it is a card that says Mozart's, and it says more than just ribs. Because when I'm thinking of Mozart, the composer, clearly I think of ribs.
Ribs.
Yeah.
Clearly barbecue.
Yeah. Beethoven, huge on nachos. Who knew?
I know.
But apparently if you're getting nachos, you have Beethoven, Mozart has ribs, and Rachmaninoff, he
Listen,
just
I've
candy
learned,
canes. I don't know.
I've learned to not question things in life. Kind of like getting in the middle of cutting the line on New Year's Eve with all the locals.
Yeah.
I don't question it. No. I just go with it.
You go with the Belgians. Yeah. They're just doing what they're doing, and you do it with them.
You do what the Belgians do.
So we go, okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to go down. Mozart's is very close to Delirium. Yeah. It's like a block or two.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. And we don't have a reservation. I don't think we had a reservation. I think we just walked in. We just showed up.
It was nice.
And we said, hey, can we eat a Mozart? So we find this place, and it's spare ribs. Get this.
Volante.
A volante.
All you can eat.
All you can eat.
$24.95.
For for like 25 American, that's in euros. So it's like $25, whatever the exchange rate now, but just call it $25. All the ribs you can eat.
Now, I want to say something.
Yes.
That's a good deal in America.
Oh, it's crazy good.
Over there for traveling and being like, in a foreign land and trying to find a good deal. Yeah. That was a good deal.
Oh, it's a great deal.
And I will say this, it was not all travelers and,
just people like us. I mean,
it was locals.
Yes.
And that's why I'm like, it was no trouble getting a seat, but it was packed.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it was nice not having to make a reservation or like having to come back later.
Right.
But I mean, we got in, but it wasn't sparse.
No.
And they put us at a table. I don't know if you remember this, but they put us at a little table.
Yes.
Next to between the kitchen and the bar.
Yeah.
I think they were kind of oversold.
Yeah.
But they made room and it was nice. And I'm going to tell you what, those locals, they were going down on them ribs. Yeah, they were having it.
The Belgians love their barbecue, apparently.
I know.
Who knew this?
Well, and I'm skeptical because we're from the South and I know what a good rib is. Yes. They were freaking good.
Yeah.
I was like, got to give it up.
And the thing is, I don't like ribs.
Right.
I'm okay with them. Yeah. But when there's a barbecue place that if there's like 4 items on there and ribs is one of the 4, that's going to be my number 4. I don't gravitate towards ribs. I order the ribs. So anyway, here's what happened. So we get a bottle of wine that says Mozart on it.
Why not follow up the beer with a bottle of wine?
You've had a flight of 12
this was
beers.
A heavy drinking
night, let's wash this down. So we say, okay, so now we're sitting there in Mozart's and everything is good. And I go ahead and say, I want the ribs. I'm not going to lose money on this deal.
No.
It's all you can eat ribs.
It is.
Oh, bring them.
Yeah.
Garçon, let's make these things happen.
Well, and you know what? We were hungry.
Yeah.
It'd been a kind of weird 48 hours.
Yeah.
So
And it's all you can eat. So of course I'm going to throw down on that.
But they had good sauce. They were sticky.
Yeah.
Like it was proper. They had proper ribs.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
It was really a good meal. Yeah. And we just did that. And it's like, okay, we are totally going to do this. And then, there's all sorts of photos of me eating ribs, just living the good life. And you can see people all around. I mean, it was very, very busy.
Yeah.
So we loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no problem with that. And
shout out to Mozart.
Yeah. So when they're going to do this, we're going to make that happen. Now, by the way, I'm now full of beer and barbecue. I am in no mood to go walk around downtown Brussels in the middle of the night. So let's go walk around. Let's go walk around. Oh, for the love of Okay, we're going to walk around central Belgium. It's middle of the night.
Fine.
But it's absolutely gorgeous. There's Christmas kiosks. There's a Ukrainian village kiosk, which
they had really good street food. We didn't try any of it.
No, because we were
full.
stuffed. We were so stuffed.
Oh, and by the way, at the rib place at Mozart's, I got a salad.
Yeah, she got a salad.
Because I was like really full of beer. And I was like, I can't do the all you can eat thing.
All you can eat ribs. She loves barbecue. I'll have the salad.
It was really ridiculous. But what are you going to do? And you're not supposed to share. That's like a big thing.
No.
But you did sneak me one. That's how I knew they were good.
Yeah.
But like really though, I just needed something light.
Yeah. And I remember, let's see, did I beg you for a piece of lettuce? No, I didn't. That's right. Because that's a salad. That'd be ridiculous.
That's not a fair trade at all.
I'll trade you a rib for a piece of romaine.
Oh, God.
What are you, crazy? I got ribs over here. It was so good. So we did that. We saw the Christmas kiosk. We saw the it was good.
At the Christmas kiosk.
Yes.
I don't know if you recall, but they also had what's it called? Raclette with the cheese.
Oh yeah.
Didn't get to try that. Too full. Nope. And then they had the waffles and we had chocolate and stuff, earlier the day before or whatever.
Yeah.
But you could literally make a meal out of the Christmas kiosks.
You really
That's for
could.
sure. In fact, I think I've seen videos where people just go to these Christmas villages in Europe and they just try all the things.
Oh yeah,
on
I'm
social
sure.
media.
I'm sure.
I love it.
Yeah, but I'll say this
delicious.
honestly: you cannot walk anywhere in Brussels without someone trying to ram a waffle down your throat.
That's true.
You'll be walking around and you can yawn a little bit,
and then all of a sudden there's a waffle in there.
There's a dude with the waffle, you must have waffle now. You have waffle now. I'm like, what is this?
Oh God.
They are motivated to make you eat the waffles. I don't understand.
Oh my God.
What? It's absolutely true. And by the way, but
delicious.
If you do it with barbecue, we'd have something going, but it's like, dude, waffle again?
Yeah.
You will eat more waffle. So I don't know.
Listen, I ain't going to say no.
No, I'm not going to be rude. So, of course, by the way, when you're walking around, there are fabulous shops and it is beautiful. And there's chocolate places all over. Everything smells good. Everything's incredibly clean.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just Brussels, aside from the fact that New Year's Eve that moment was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
It's just not what we expected.
Right.
Everything, the people were wonderful. The place was incredibly clean and inviting. And I'll tell you, I had a great time in Brussels.
Oh, I love it.
The Belgian people were actually very, very cool, and I liked them a lot.
Yeah.
So, we had a lot of fun with that, and I'm glad we went because we think, hey, you know what? It's Belgium and another place for New Year's Eve.
And no, I love trying a new place for New Year's. That's our thing.
Yes.
And so it is what it is, and that's the experience. Yeah. And it was lovely and amazing.
And one of the reasons I think
we will be back.
I think, we will. I'd love to go back to Brussels because there's so much more to see there.
Yeah.
The one thing that, and I think we've mentioned this, but just very, very quickly in passing, the reason we go over New Year's Eve to so many places, we both teach, we're educators, and we always have winter break. And by gosh, winter is the off season.
Yeah, true.
So fewer crowds, better prices, a little bit colder. So take, your mittens along, but otherwise that's why New Year's Eve, it just sort of evolved into a thing for us.
Yeah, for sure.
And so it's like, we'll totally go to Brussels.
Yeah.
And the guy chased me down. I was like, you have waffles. It's like, gosh, will you just chill with the waffle?
Can I find somebody to do that for me with beer? You must have beer now. Okay.
No, you have beer now.
Okay.
You drink beer now.
I don't say no to that.
So here's what we're going to do. You would think that after a great trip like that, we would never fight again because we've been through ever so much. We strive and make everything so good. But sometimes, you think you're never wrong. You're always going to disagree. We're going to bicker on vacay. We're going to hash this out right now.
It's game on. It's time for Monica versus Joey.
All right.
What we do in this part of the show is that we talk about how Monica and Joey from the series Friends would take on various different items and things that are happening.
True.
Different situations, and they react differently. For this time, I'll be Joey.
Okay.
You be Monica.
As always.
Per usual. It turns out that when we travel, Monica will always take her meds with her.
I do.
And I'm not talking prescription. I'm talking over-the-counter medication.
Yes.
I'm talking just regular stuff. But Joey, that's me. I will find things as I go. So discuss. Good idea or bad idea?
I mean, here's the thing. I've gotten long-term prescriptions to take with me.
Yeah.
And it's been because I've gone somewhere and I'm, called my insurance and they'll give you like, a 6-month supply if you fill out the paperwork and justify it.
Yeah, if you legit do it. Yeah.
But then you get over there and they let you walk into a pharmacy and you pay like pennies on the dollar for the same medication. Now, here's the thing. This is where, if you're going to Monica it, you wouldn't pay the cheaper price and get it overseas and get it where you are.
Yeah.
Because I do know this after looking into it. The places where the medications are manufactured, they can do it slightly differently. The coding can be different.
Right.
Like it won't be like, it'll be the same drug, but it'll like be like just a tiny little bit of something in the ingredient that, aside from the drug or the coding or something that can be just a little off. And if you haven't been taking it and you don't know, you can't your body might react to it differently. So that's why I tend to take things with me if I can get approval and just like take the whole thing with us.
Yeah.
Like later we'll do a show or do some shows on Bulgaria because we lived there.
Oh yeah.
For a year. And so like, that was like, I took my meds with me. There was one time I had to come back and forth a few times. And there was one time where I came back and I forgot to pack it, and which was, amateur on my part. But anyway, I did have to go to a pharmacy and pick something up and it was fine.
Yeah.
My body reacted to it fine. So it's just like, you just have to decide for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are times where I think, you know what, I really want, for me, it's a comfort zone thing because I am good to take a medicine here in America, but let's say like it's Advil or ibuprofen or Tylenol, whatever it is, some pain medication thing. If I take one of those, so, great. If I'm in Bulgaria, they may not have at the corner store, they may not have that selection or whatever.
Right.
They'll have something that says no head pain or whatever. It's from the no head pain company in Bratislava. I don't know what it is, but
and then sometimes the drugs are real good. You'll have cold medicine here and you'll take it for a couple days. Over there, you'll spray something that's for your cold onto your throat, like a throat spray.
Yep.
It'll knock it out in 12 hours. You're like, what is in this?
I had a thing in Lithuania once. I got sick in Lithuania and they're like, get this throat medicine, this throat spray stuff like Chloraseptic or whatever.
It was not Chloraseptic.
It was not Chloraseptic.
It was Chloraseptic on steroids.
It tasted like butane.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's like if I were to gargle gasoline, this is what it would taste like. But I went,
you kill germs now. It was like,
they're like, we'll kill the germs. It's like, it will kill everything in your throat. And it did. But you know what? An hour later, I felt amazing.
You're like, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah. Cause it'll totally ruin everything you've ever done.
It probably wasn't regulated or anything. It was
not at all.
You're like, this is great.
That's the best Lithuanian medicine I've ever had in my life. You can just
also works on measles now. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like
cured that leprosy I was going to do. What? I've not had leprosy since why?
Right, yeah,
no,
for sure,
I'm just saying it's just wow. But that's the thing. It's like sometimes you want to pack things with you. Sometimes I understand if you don't. I get it.
And then, sometimes like you can't get to a doctor quickly.
Right.
So I also will take some, like I've had my doctor give me a course of antibiotics to take in case I get a UTI or something while we're abroad, because it's super uncomfortable. And if you can't go to the doctor for 2 days, it's like, because listen, over there, it's not like the doctors here and the ER here.
Right.
When things shut down, they shut down.
Yes.
Like, it's like, okay, these are the limited possibilities in the village that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Like, so I'll take some things with me. But yeah.
Yeah. And it all works out. It's kind of amazing how it works. But so if you got to take things with you, take things with you. Don't
Monica it up.
Or
just live by the seat of your pants.
Make it happen. Always try to pass along tips. And one of these tips is that we always say that these are the travel nuggets. So let's talk about this travel nugget right now.
Ooh, I like a good travel nugget.
Okay, hit me to your knowledges.
I got a travel nugget for you.
Okay.
And this is basically making it all about you. Don't be afraid to go up to a big table and make friends.
That's true.
You did. You totally did.
Listen.
You just walked right up to that table at Delirium and said, hey, can we sit with you guys? And we didn't know them. We didn't know if they were, I don't want to say Americans like they spoke. We didn't know if they spoke English, number one.
Sure.
We didn't know if they were friendly or not.
Yeah,
you're true. And they're like, they were totally cool with it.
I mean, I'm not a wallflower, so let's start there. But also, sometimes you just, and you know what? It was a bar.
Yeah.
It's not like we went to, I don't know, what would be a good example? We were, disturbing people in the middle of praying in church.
Yeah.
It was like, you're at a bar. I'm just going to come up and be like, hi.
Hi.
English? Yeah. Or English? Yes.
Yeah.
And then, okay, there is very crowded. Would you mind if we shared your table? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you just, and you're like, oh, you're from here. Oh, I'm from here. Okay, great. I motion you over. Like, you listen.
Yeah.
I've got, you know.
Yeah. They're very, so if anything for traveling, the worst thing is going to happen
I've got no
is worst thing going to happen is they're going to say no.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, our friends are here. We're holding this or something like that.
For sure.
But otherwise, it's like people tend to be very kind.
They do.
And if you're just approaching them, just say, hey, I would rather someone do that than just start sitting down at the table. It's like, okay, now you're encroaching. Even if there's room, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But if someone's just going to be like, you know what? Yeah, sure. We're all getting along here.
Yeah.
Everything is good. And we were fine with it.
Yeah.
So Delirium, good stuff.
Okay.
Final segment, as always, of this brilliant and award-winning program is what we call the guacamole.
We pulled the wool over their eyes.
Yeah. We're a house of learned scholars.
I love it so much.
We call it the guacamole. Let's do the guacamole right now.
Okay.
What the holy guacamole are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I love it. I can't.
This one, I'm going to have to put on my spectacles and read what's actually going on here.
Not the spectacles.
Yeah, who said that? I'm old. Tickets are now available online to enter the Wife Carrying World Championship.
Oh, you would lose.
Honey,
Woo!
I would carry you.
I'd just say I'm packing. Like, you would try to because you love me.
I love you so much.
And if there was like a fire or something and I broke a leg, you'd get me out.
Yes.
I am 100% certain. But for fun and in a competition, you lose. I'm sorry. But you know.
The wife, let me explain some of the parameters of this.
SNL, okay?
Yeah.
On what was the
Celebrity Jeopardy.
Celebrity Jeopardy and the one that Tom Hanks is on.
Skinny women can do this for you.
Skinny women can do this for you was the question on Jeopardy, Alex.
Yeah.
And what's the answer?
Not a damn thing.
That is me. Like, this is all, like, you got all this when you married me.
Here,
all right.
Well, here, let me tell you what's going to happen in Sonkajärvi, Finland.
Okay.
Old Sonkajärvi, Finland. July 3rd and 4th this year. They do this every year, by the way.
Yeah.
It costs you 55 euros to enter. In American, that's like, I don't know, $60 or whatever it is. This is only the Finnish people can come up with something so weird. I have to read this verbatim because when I read this, like, is this serious? Okay.
Oh, the Finns.
Those wacky Finns. Now we're gonna get hate mail from Helsinki. It's like, oh, get in line.
We love you. Don't worry.
We do. The course, it's an obstacle course. It's 253.5 meters.
253.
An easy number to remember. It is an obstacle course filled with sand, water, and wooden obstacles.
Oh,
this came from a 19th century legend, by the way. They've been doing this forever.
Yeah.
Basically, they're assuming your wife weighs...
I'm already going to laugh. Heartily.
49 kilos, which is 108 pounds.
When I was 12. I think the flight of beers I drank and the ribs that night weighed more than that.
108. If you have a woman who's 108 pounds, okay, and she can be more. That's the minimum.
Oh, man.
If your wife, get this, if your wife weighs less than 108 pounds.
What?
Yeah, I guess that's possible.
Oh, my gosh.
She has to wear a backpack filled with sand until she reaches the minimum.
Oh, my God.
So if you have a 100-pound woman, you get 8 pounds of sand to make it fair.
No. Do they have a Clydesdale category?
108 pounds.
You notice that it's not the Germans that came up with this, because Germans are some sturdy women.
Oh, there's a sturdy gal right there,
and the Irish too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Oh man,
they're slinging beers at Hofbrau House. They're not weighing 108 pounds.
No.
So whoever wins this, now, but okay, no. But here's the problem: when you win, whoever wins, you get the wife's weight in beer.
Oh God. Okay, if you literally could do it, we'd be in beer forever.
So now it's like you want the 108-pound wife so you can make it across the line, but really wouldn't you want like a 150-pound wife?
Right, I was thinking 152.
That's 42 more pounds of beer.
Yes.
I mean, I've done the math in metric here, and I see how this is going.
For free.
For free.
Well, I ruined my knees getting her over the line, but I got that free beer.
I'm trying to imagine what 108 pounds of beer looks like now.
I wonder how many like kegs that is.
It's several.
How much does a keg of, how many pounds of, I got to see.
How many pounds of beer are in a keg, not including the actual weight of the keg itself? See, that's the question, because now you're talking about physics and displacement, and there's a whole like inverse ratio law and a Fletcher-Munson curve.
Because you're talking about solids and liquids.
Yeah.
So there's conversion going on there.
Yeah.
Hashtag science.
So I hate to say things like, how much does beer weigh? But okay, wait. Okay, wait. No, now I'm thinking of a beer in like a 12-ounce can, but is that 12-ounce fluid
it's
mass?
Fluid ounces.
It's not weight.
Right.
It doesn't weigh 12 ounces.
Right.
Oh, this is the sort of thing that drives me absolutely crazy. So anyway, if you are interested in doing this, go to Sonkajärvi, Finland.
I've got it.
What? How much is beer?
A standard 15.5 gallon half barrel keg contains approximately 130 pounds of beer. So you're not even getting a full keg if your wife is under 130 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see, this isn't worth the competition to me.
No.
It is if you weigh 100, if your wife weighs more than 130 though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if your wife weighs $1.50, then you should try to enter the contest because that would be a good win.
But if not, just remember, guys, you can buy beer.
This is true.
I'm going to take you over the obstacle course and through the sand pit.
Oh my God.
Honey, I'll just take you to the bar instead.
I can't.
Saving us time and money. On that note,
yep.
I think we need to wrap this one up.
All right, let's do it.
And by the way, check out, I always say, listen to us on, check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, which is now X, and all the other stuff. By the way, check out the mothership, VocaVacay.com. It has been, Maria's taken it over. It's been updated. It looks really good now.
I did. I was like, I just have to get this done.
Yeah, so
it's been sitting there too long.
Next time we talk to you will be part 2 of our 9-part Winter European Conquest tour. That is right around the corner. So, hey, remember, we'll see you in a fortnight. Love ya. Miss ya. Mean it. Bye.
Don't forget to click subscribe. As always, hashtag Voca Vacay at Voca Vacay and visit VocaVacay.com.